Hey guys, it's Huntin for Games. It's rare for an MMO to pop onto my radar so late into its development, but that's exactly what's happened with today's game, Tree of Savior, which I hadn't heard about until very recently. What I read so far has got me really excited, so I managed to hop on and get a closed beta key for closed beta round 2, which started this Tuesday. I've gotten 5 or 6 hours into the game, and what I've played so far has got me super hyped for the release. Tree of Savior has plenty of the elements I've been looking for in MMOs lately and been struggling to find. So let's get into the top 5 reasons I'm so excited about Tree of Savior. So, quick 2-second background on the game. It's developed by the original developers, or some of the original developers, of Ragnarok Online, and is being described as a spiritual successor to that game, because there is already Ragnarok 2, which has, not been all that well received. Have you never touched Ragnarok Online? I can't tell you whether or not that's an accurate description, but it's a top-down isometric game with gorgeously designed 3D environments, but with 2D sprite characters. At first I was turned away by this. I didn't think it could work visually, but honestly it's beautiful looking. And the 2D sprites are really well designed and have a lot of character. So number 1, the combat. After playing, I can tell you this is some of the most fun combat that I've had in an MMO experience. Actions feel like they carry weight. When you line up an ability just right so you hit a large number of enemies all at once, it feels really good. There's just something primally gratifying when you watch tons of little enemies explode and your carefully timed attack has just destroyed them. It works really well as a team too. If everything works together, everyone's like working as a team, you can draw the enemies in similar directions and everything will pan out great. If not, it'll probably still work out, but it might take a little bit longer. It won't have that efficiency feel that you get when you work as a good team. It also has native gamepad support, which I think is a great idea these days. If I'm going to be playing for hours on end, please let me do it from the comfort of my couch. On top of that, skill points actually matter. Skill point management system restricts how many abilities you can use per fight, per round of combat, without using potions to regenerate it or resting by a campfire. That is so classic that I'm crying tears of pure nostalgia. This means that rotations, spamming abilities, it just won't work. You'll burn through your skill points in no time. Your main method of damage has to be your standard attack. Swinging a sword, shooting an arrow, firing your wizarding plasma bolts or energy beams, I'm not sure what they do. But by making standard attacks matter again, Tree of Savior makes your abilities, when you use them, feel like the badass moments in combat that they should. Lately, MMOs have been all about, your most effective rotation, and in my opinion, that takes away from the fun of using those cool abilities. So about those abilities. Number 2, character customization. I don't mean in terms of physical appearance, because right now you can basically choose whether you're a guy or girl and then hair shape. Not hair color, hair shape. Hair color comes in later, but I'm not sure when because I'm level 18 and I still can't do that shit. But classes branch off at each rank, allowing you to choose 1 or 2 of new classes, and then the abilities within that class as you progress through it. This happens multiple times, adding up to a total of 80 unique classes. 80. That is so insane. Adding to that, you can choose how to progress and advance each ability that you choose. You can rank them up individually, and that there are different masteries you can advance through. The opportunities for unique builds are insane. They're throwing out some number like 9,000 unique builds are possible. I don't even know what that means anymore. You can specifically tailor and design your character to your exact playstyle and your desires, and that's freaking awesome. I haven't seen this much flexibility in character design in an MMO ever. I can't wait to tool around with character builds and figure out exactly what kind of character I want to play. Which brings me to number 3. Character progression is all well and good, but it doesn't mean jack shit if the world you're inhabiting is awful. If it just sucks, who cares? So luckily, it seems like that won't be the case here. The game is currently being designed around 100 different areas to explore, with 200 world bosses inhabiting them. These areas will have hidden locations, secrets to unlock, and obviously big bad bosses to defeat. The game is also designed so that the grinding of enemy monsters will almost certainly be necessary to level, but I think this is a good thing. This means that experience-efficient areas of enemies just ripe to be plucked will become gathering spaces for players. Camps classically were fun areas while leveling to socialize with other people near your level. While running around through an area, all of a sudden you would spot like 20 to 30 people just in one condensed space. It's an awesome aspect of MMOs, classic MMOs, that I've really missed. With the combat being so fun, I don't expect it to be boring experience at all. Less grinding and more just playing the game. Tree of Savior seems to be pushing for less of a race to endgame and more of a the game should be enjoyed as you play, not after it, which is a philosophy I think has been missing in development of most recent MMOs. But with all these different builds, we do run the risk of growing detached from our characters. Characters should be the centerfold of your online experience, your virtual self, but it's hard to develop that kind of connection if you have like 7 to 10 of them. Luckily, Tree of Savior has a solution. While it's not quite as elegant in my opinion as switching classes while maintaining the same character, you do maintain a team name, or like a last name, across all characters on an account. There's even an option in-game to display only the last name, the team name, giving your team of characters a sense of personality that you can maintain. I feel like this will encourage an ongoing social interaction, even across multiple characters you may develop. MMOs, in an effort to increase ease of engagement, have started using systems that pull characters from multiple servers while searching for party members, for dungeons, or boss fights. And while this has done a great job in solving the problem of finding players for activities, it has only made the decline of social interaction in MMOs worse. When you know you won't see any of these players ever again, there's no reason to get to know them or even be nice. Tree of Savior seems to be moving in an opposite direction. With his account-wide name, you will be known by that name across the whole server, and you can't let go of what you've done if you make another character. I think this is a good thing. So finally, number 5, secret classes. From what I've heard, there will be these secret classes that aren't obtained through the usual advancement, but somehow activated through world exploration. I don't know, through items or killing certain bosses or whatever. This is awesome. Any excuse to actually explore the world in which my character inhabits in MMOs is great. To get a chance to get unique class abilities while doing so, even better. On top of that, the rumor is that to create guilds for characters to, you know, guild up together, an actual guild master class will need to be unlocked and used by a character. Having heard of similar systems in other MMOs, I'm really excited to see how it's explored here. A guildmaster would presumably have to forego some offensive abilities, literally, to have other people surround him, and that's amazing. Anyways, let me know in the comments what excites you about Tree of Savior and whether or not this one's even on your radar. I definitely think it should be. It's a different kind of game for sure, but that's exactly what I'm looking for. Like the video if these gameplay concepts sound good to you, and definitely hit that subscribe if you're new. Check back again each week for more videos, and thanks for watching.
Yes, do you see them?
I see. Oh my god. Murder them. Oh, I'm missing. Oh no.
Are they broken? Are they broken?
They're broken.
That's why there's no chupacabras around.
That's fucking hilarious. At least I got one real one over here.